bad could it possibly be now? It's the Genshin Impact Nod-Krai Archon Quest War Part 2.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Nefer?
Nefer's ripping through someone's mind right about
them.
now.
Flint is helping Ino and Nefer to set up the decoys and buy us some time. As for Miss Nefer...
We can do decoys now. That motherfucker was right on our ass
instantly.
instantly.
Still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Yeah, another Fatui Harbinger.
I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
Demon eyes.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
I mean, she would be a Tea Party buddy for the Harbingers.
Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nod-Krai, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
You've already met one before, and your
The atmosphere here
maiden is one
tense.
also. What?
Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
Well,
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
I want to kill Ruby.
Nor does Nod-Krai belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same.
It belongs to
Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Instrumental. She did get the prophecy piece that allowed... What's his name? Fucking... Damn, my brain. I can't remember a damn thing. Oh boy. Nouvellette to read the rest of the prophecy and set up the whole trial. So.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles.
Okay.
We have our own way of doing things here in Nod-Krai. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
That's great. There's 11 of us.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between
Each
us in the
one
past.
is different.
I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the Iridescent Moon's Marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all.
That's how you be frank. Blow through the small talk.
She clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all.
What's she looking at?
One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
She does not want to look at her.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top secret intel.
Top secret.
All right, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Khaenriah secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and eclipse,
Bitch, they're
and
talking
a
about
whole
you.
bunch of other stuff
That's what
in
Call of
the
Duty is
time
right
of
there. Shit,
Khaenriah.
nigga, they're talking about you. Your ass.
To my knowledge, those were the names of 2 different Khaenrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Khaenriah worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection.
Moon power.
But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Khaenriah.
The Eclipse Dynasty.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rehir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis.
Tholindis? That bitch dead as hell.
What's the matter?
After regained his body, he called out that bitch's name.
Verfnir, Rhindaughter, Flinders.
He called out his wife, but so he called out Venefir, so the visionary, Rhindaughter, her
Interesting.
secret magics, and
Anything else?
creation life stuff.
What about this would-be fiancé of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum.
That's people that saw Let's Fall
It
at the
felt
Sky.
like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rehir's fragment also contains some of Tholindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Tholindis was still around, Rehir appeared to be lucid and quite normal.
That's really help us though.
Tholindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me though, were these pure-blood Khaenrians we're talking about here?
Yeah, we know what happens.
You know that? Hold
Are you
on.
stupid? We already know
She was a
Khaenrians.
pure-blood Khaenrian.
She might still be alive. Or if she wasn't, she's a fucking Hilichurl somewhere now.
Oh yeah, just like how it was with the captain.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rehir might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that.
Well, we gotta pin it on
That
something.
merchant who never knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
All right then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the Iridescent Moon's Marrow.
Raj.
As for the others,
On the way over here, I noticed that the Wild Hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
Then the whole red, huh?
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Alright, let him relay
feels
the
good knowing
information.
we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now.
Flints, bro.
Then
Flints.
discuss our
There's no
next
T
move
there.
with Flint's, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right then.
Roger.
Well, the
report them,
clock's
Mr. Welkin.
ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
Oh, Arlecchino, tell us about these
We better
dynasties.
get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Alright. Lunar Assault Forces.
Relax. Just do your thing. I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now.
Now, who could that be?
Stay
More
safe,
knights?
everyone. Dismissed.
So would you have all the knights with you? You might need the entire knights division out here.
We're back.
Oh, there they are.
Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
Late.
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined.
Well, imagine so.
I'm
You
gonna
can
make
basically
some more
teleport.
later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right! Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flints?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the Wild Hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flints' intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred in Nod-Krai in the period leading up to that.
Not in that region.
That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
So someone else summoned the
Flints,
assault force
with everything that's been happening,
to strike
the
Varka?
Lightkeepers across Nod-Krai are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. Inefa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal's a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
Interesting. So we're gonna
Database
investigate.
updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
It's by what, 1%?
What does that mean?
We figured you'd go back and watch an assault on
They were
Amsville.
betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Inefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsvartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone.
Let's see
See
what
you when
this
you get
Inefa can
back.
detect out there. Silver Moon Hall. Really, Silver Moon. That's not what I expect to see.
Merciless.
With an iridescent moon to be hiding. Right next to the fucking
Here,
frost moon.
this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned?
About the dimensionally
We
hop.
still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the Iridescent Moon Marrow is, how do you?
What do you think my power comes
Simple.
from?
Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon, and one of the last surviving embers of the two worlds' flames.
Okay, so you are royalty.
Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Khaenriah?
Interesting. So you're a descendant. You're not from Khaenriah yourself. So she's not 500 years old. I mean, we figured as much. We saw her when she was a kid and she was in the middle of that.
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it.
How did you learn about it?
But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
Now, is that why your hands are black as shit and your hair is black and burned? People like to do Arlecchino if she wasn't cursed and then they give her the black hair. No, she would have pure white hair.
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this, too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a Harbinger, the Jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years,
The Jester.
there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the Iridescent Moon, fused with the Abyss to prolong its lifespan.
Oh, so the
Since this
Khaenriah
blood
absorbed
flame
the
was bestowed upon me by the Crimson
worship?
Moon, it is a fusion of the Iridescent Moon's former power and the corruption of the Abyss.
So the black flame.
You all understand the nature of the Abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If
So it's
I
a form
recall
of abyssal corruption?
correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug-of-war.
So unlimited super memory erasing
Sounds
black
intense.
flame at the cost of
Anyway,
dying.
The rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the Khaenrians used to worship was actually the Iridescent Moon, right?
Correct.
Which was one of the three moon sisters.
Correct.
Does that mean that the Khaenrians were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost Moon?
So much of
kind
that
of.
history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like.
It's only been 500
But
years. We
I
have civilization from
would
like
suspect that
6,000 years
the
ago. We
Khaenrians
know
weren't as
about that.
devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The Iridescent Moon's remains simply served as their link to the Abyss. Later on,
thought they had no
perhaps
gods.
someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the Abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty.
I think they drove out
Still,
the abyssal units or
Even
something
with
else.
the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
Okay.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence.
So how many
When
other
I
more
looked
are
at
you?
you,
Or more are
I
there of you?
felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Yo, Arlecchino with the black
Well,
aura.
I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the Iridescent Moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
Arlecchino's
right.
become a moon goddess.
For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The Iridescent Moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
So we got two moon goddesses, essentially.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Harry, also known as Leobranto
Is
Inamorato.
that a book in Fontaine?
You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. But setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details. In the Crimson Moon era, or
This is
so
just
the
3
story
gates.
goes,
Fucking portal
there was an
anyways.
orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
You know where you're from?
Beyond the
You crawl
bounds
through
of
the
this
chimney
world?
to the orphanage?
For real?
Is that how that works?
What kind of induction ceremony?
The Crimson Moon Sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement.
Creator, refine me.
They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until
There
they
she comes.
finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon. The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew." The book leaves much unsaid, but I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
Is that what happened to you?
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind
What
of
exactly
ritual.
is that ritual?
There's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh, are we supposed to build it ourselves? Okay, fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
Oh, shut the hell up.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic.
Oh, okay.
The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds.
So they built a symbolic
In other
chimney for
words,
you to literally
the
go
flames
through.
that burn within me.
And you get burned by the
Those
flames.
burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Khaenriah, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death.
We know that's doable.
In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part.
So we can get to where
The
the rune's
catch is
stored.
I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. So I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way.
Okay. I mean, why not?
Very well. Then I'll open it up.
So you've always been able to do
Traveler,
this?
spare me a little more moonlight if you would. I may need it.
You can take all the moonlight you want. It ain't our main power.
Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
The teleport's back here. Funny, the 3 moon gates here are what we're gonna use to like open it.
Mistress of the 7 hues of ages past, Great Mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the 2 realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
Nice! Demonic Crimson Moon portal. And this isn't a taxing or draining on her power?
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it.
Ignore everything we
I
see.
sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon.
Yeah, this
I
sinister
feel
glue
that
familiar
I'm
light.
about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go.
Yep, that's the moon. Blast in the abyss. Only embers remain. Yeah, okay, fucking. Arlecchino's demon portal. Let's see if we talk to her. Is she gonna get this?
Seismic changes often begin with small windows of opportunity. This could be your window.
Okay. Thank you, huh? It's like the music's coming from the damn thing here. Okay, bro. We're going straight into hell. This is not what I expected to happen in this quest. Arlecchino's Crimson Moon portal.
I sense your presence and crave you death and rebirth. Wait, why are you? You have crossed over from another world, transcended fate itself. I have no right to.
Unless you're referring to the Traveler there, because we're literally a descender. We have no ties to this world's fate. Whatever that voice is, to be honest.
Look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right?
Yeah, I'd
Is
imagine.
that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place. What now?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent Moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Thank you. We gotta keep going.
Careful! There's something spooky about this place.
What do you mean spooky?
Feels like something is lurking in the
It's
fog.
a dead god completely contaminated by the abyss.
Whatever you do, don't run off without her.
Spookiness ain't even gonna cut it close to what's happening here.
By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces?
Maybe the abyss is
moon
it.
up here looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
The abyss is stronger than most people. And if they were able to retrieve the entire... Oh, party setup changer. We'll see those in events.
A little removed. This should be fun. West Wind.
What would I even fucking use my whole ult? Why even bother using my full combat? I guess you start hitting E. I would imagine that's probably what it's going to be. The abyss is a lot stronger than we think. Oh, there, now it's shattered.
It was only a facade.
So still is shattered.
Get off to the freezer. Let's stir things up.
Full combos on these dudes. Also, I saw someone doing this with lava and they fucking fell down the hole right there. Like, why is there a fucking gap here? Yeah, the smaller gap there. You can't see it if you're like going fast. A Ruin Guardian. Hello, Khaenriah. Yeah, I think the world is kind of fucked. This is a disaster. This might be the most lore-packed quest we've ever gotten in the game, to be honest. Period.
Huh?
Is it all the way up there?
Huh? For real? That's way too high. There's no way we'll be able to reach it.
Columbina can fly.
No. I'm not sensing anything up there.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter anyways.
It's coming from under the mountain.
Oh,
Let's see.
the big old abyssal portal, though.
There's some kind of weird shadow over the water. Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out.
Within the Crimson Moon's penumbra is the hidden marrow. Some shit like that. Type shit. Did not expect we'd get full-on Khaenriah
Looks
dynasty.
like a device from the time of Khaenriah. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's name, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues.
Khaenriah light tank. Anti-abyssal stuff. That does not look good.
Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different.
Like it got obliterated.
Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret? Let's try to find more of them!
More about Khaenriah
Columbus,
engine.
we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
Nice. We can fucking see
I hope this
God.
isn't ruining date night. Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Galindus? Is that Rear's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here?
She's Moon Dynasty researcher. I mean, like, oh, Yehoda's like, we don't really know what she was doing. She said she was a Crimson Moon researcher. This is probably what she was researching.
Oh, yeah. So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
Yeah,
The
probably.
abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or after images.
Whenever I see this view,
Ley lines.
it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
It's fate. Literally. Written in the stars. For your ass to die.
Merciless.
Enjoy! How much you want to bet?
A little mood boost.
That's what the visionary saw. He didn't see like they're married or anything. Like, bro, he saw her ass being fucking obliterated in times of his research. And that's why River hates the moons, bro, because his girlfriend got blown the fuck up researching this shit. I say blown up.
Looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
How about we just purify it ourselves? That's the thing we can do. With the power we literally have.
Mine to wield.
But sure, we'll use the other mechanism to purify another mechanism. Shout out, we got mechanism to purify your mechanism. How Khaenriah, how video gamey. Gosh, and running this place through Skirk is the perfect idea, man. Second layer, offline. Let's see where this abyssal portal can go.
I see.
Black and white.
So the Moon Marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking.
Ooh, I wonder what that means.
Really does exist. Then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
Yeah, those are some interesting questions right there. That's like a nuclear level lore bomb, but not for the reason you think. More like the reason why Khaenriah was nuked from orbit. Researching into the moon power, having a crimson moon.
Take cover behind the rocks.
Fearless.
Oh, yeah, we purified it ourselves. What can we do that for the last one? Maybe we'll find out why Khaenriah was destroyed during this quest. There you go. The reflection of the moon in the water. Wait a minute, yeah, visionary stuff.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the Moon Marrow.
Using water as a reflection, you can see the true image.
With every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Khaenriah, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness. If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Yeah, that's our sister.
Hey, look! The moon's reflection is back to normal.
I think we think it's our sister. Might be a red herring.
Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber with the Moon Marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go!
Oh boy. Let's jump down the big old watery grave. That's unique. Deeper into hell and abyssal corruption. Shit's worse than the Night Kingdom.
These things are so creepy! Oh, looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the Iridescent Moon Marrow.
It's like the Night Kingdom fully contaminated. Looks like Skirk's house. Looks like the Abyss.
That must be the Iridescent Moon's Marrow! Oh,
Marrow?
we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it!
Yeah, Abyssal loves doing these like cocoon style like spikes. Wolfhounds, huh? We'll go all out just this once.
Echoing song, a burst of flavor. Up to the say it.
My ass doing all that is only 2 December digits. Is it the first time we've seen these spiky death balls? It's very common with abyssal stuff to see a lot of. See it underneath Notlin, underneath Ushka Notlin. Pretty sure it was there.
A dash of frosting. Let's stir things up.
Sumeru, one of the dream hearts was like fucking over in the dream dimension. We first encountered. They have one of these.
A little of new food. Surprise bench.
No point in using it, but his alt's up. No point in using his down.
We're so close.
I mean, we're not struggling or anything. It's not like we're getting stopped out by the abyss creatures. No need to be like, we're so close.
Strike a pose. Off to the freezer. West wind, carry me. Mine to wield.
You'll see my beautifully not under leveled, but terribly artifact scope. Let's get that marrow. That's pretty easy for something that's being held. I mean, I guess it's kind of been sitting here for 500 years and no one's come for it, so maybe the abyss doesn't care that much about this. It's completely tainted, isn't it?
We finally did it!
Fully corrupted.
The iridescent moon's marrow, still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. It has taken on a new form entirely. If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
Leave that aspect to me. Now are we gonna get some talk on how we can do this? Or the consequences of us doing this? Really? We just undid like 500 years?
Cold.
Probably not even longer than 500 years. Of damage just like that?
Is it you? Are you here?
Huh? Are you talking to us?
Moonfight.
At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free.
The other barrels didn't talk to us like this.
Sorry, I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart as death drew near. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in, but I could not bear to fade away like that. Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment more painful than death. You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you.
Who is speaking to us?
But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Hypo? Hyperborea? No, it's
What
Hyper.
was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon? Oh, it sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right?
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright, time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. Let's go!
You turned Arlecchino into a god. Why not? What's the worst that could happen there?
That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon. people.
Alright, there's all the damn moon chunks.
Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The Abyss?
Now we've taken the Moon Marrow. All that's left here is a dark will.
Well, her ass don't even run,
no
bro.
Mercy.
Is that real? She just fucking slug glides. Now, our first time dealing with an army of bullshit before.
Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Hey,
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, what are you waiting for? Get through the damn portal, bro. To look the slow-mo shot of our hands touching there, and we hit first. I noticed that. Wow. What could possibly happen next? Well, we're back, Arlecchino.
Oh, we made it!
The Mist gonna be pissed they lost that.
Is that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us?
No.
Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay.
Interdimensional power.
The
I know.
Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry.
Yeah, can I purify your abyssal, like, corruption?
No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
No, so you're scared in that sense.
But surely... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal.
She said she'd hold the portal up, but yeah.
Well, Columbina.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the Iridescent Moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
That cannot be good. That marks her as the moon goddess, doesn't it? We talked about mantling.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
I mean, Columbina made the joke where she's like, if you have the moon marrow in you, doesn't that mean you can become the moon goddess? And we're like, well, we don't want that job.
Feeling stronger?
She can mantle the moon marrow herself. Or at least...
Hey, Columbina!
Arlecchino can. Because remember we said, Llama, can't you take inside? Oh no, I'll die if I do that shit.
Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
Damselette couldn't take it inside because the powers weren't hers. So she also already has her marrow. So in that case, if Arlecchino's able to mantle it no problem, she might as well be the Iridescent Moon goddess.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned, at least to the level it was at as third Harbinger.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrier like this. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would.
Shit. Don't push yourself too hard now. Drain gang, taking all our shit.
It's okay. I can take it.
What if we got access to your moon? Like... direct contact. Would that fix you completely? Blue.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Nod-Krai. The Rahier of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the frost moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Well, she got away with words.
Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger.
What are her plans?
But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rahier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rahier, give it some thought.
Oh my god, imagine if we name her.
All right, that's it from me. I'll get you
That would be
back
insane.
safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
That's it? That's all her interaction? You're not gonna fight Rahier with us?
You're the best!
Surprised you wouldn't obliterate him.
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway,
no problem.
Let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Alright. Oh, really? Just ends like that? I mean, we have the next act also. There's a whole another act, bro. This shit can't just be over.
It was a close call, but we got the Iridescent Moon Marrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters.
No sense.
In other words, mission accomplished. Paimon wonders how everyone else is doing.
How's everyone else doing? Dead, dying, fighting for a damn war. I was not expecting all of that lore, too. So, Khaenriah researchers. Deep within. Move around. Fucking blast about. Now we know the old moon goddess.
Ad Astra.
Something about being afraid of getting shattered completely.
Ad Astra.
That was her legacy. Now we go. Arlecchino is, for all intents and purposes, I mean, I'm no lore expert, but that seems pretty much like is she not the moon goddess now? Is she not the Iridescent Moon goddess? Is that not how that works? Like, is it not? Whereas lover was a researcher, she probably died researching the moon. Shit, well, she became the moon goddess, bro. Man told that shit got obliterated. We were able to purify the abyssal fucking damage off that thing. Like nothing. Just 500 years plus. And just fuck it. So we got 2 moon marrows. I guess Columbina has hers, right? She has to. Her moon was never shattered, so I guess it's still... I don't fucking know how it works, to be honest. 2 moon marrows for guaranteed. What the third one is, we'll never know.
Oh, do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly.
I can assure you it isn't.
Hey, look! They made it back as well!
Look at that. Is that even really them, though?